Our top story now, the encounter in Jammu and Kashmir's Anantnag district is still underway. Security forces continue their efforts against terrorists who killed 2 army officers and a senior police official in a fierce gunfight on Wednesday. Colonel Manpreet Singh, Major Ashish Dhonchak and DSP Humayun Bhatt were killed in action yesterday, leaving their families bereft and the country mourning the bravehearts. 4 children have lost their fathers. The youngest was not even a month old.
वॉरफेयर के जो ये देखिए एक बहुत ही बड़ा जो धमाका हुआ लग रहा है रॉकेट टाइप की जो किसी मुश्तबह जगह पे यहाँ धुआं हमें दिखाई दे रहा है.
Sustained firing on suspected terrorist hideouts in the forests of Gadol in Anantnag district as the army finally retrieved bodies of Colonel Manpreet Singh and Major Ashish. The fierce assault started early on Wednesday to neutralize 2 terrorists who, according to police, have been cornered after a 36-hour-long gun battle. But in the encounter, India lost Colonel Manpreet Singh, Major Ashish and Deputy Superintendent of Jammu and Kashmir Police, Humayun Bhatt, who were leading the operation from the front. While the 33-year-old police officer's body was retrieved hours after he was injured, it took even longer to reach the army officers' bodies because of the incessant firing by terrorists. The army's northern commander-in-chief has said that foreign terrorists are infiltrating through Nepal and Punjab and carrying out terrorist activities in Jammu and Kashmir.
इस एरिया में ऐसा भी है कि कुछ पंजाब या कुछ नेपाल और बाकी जगह से भी बाई रोड लोग आते हैं जो यहाँ पर कुछ ऐसी हरकत करना चाहते हैं. सबसे बड़ी बात यही है इसमें कि पाकिस्तान अपनी तरफ से काफी कोशिश कर रहा है फॉरेन टेररिस्ट को यहाँ भेजने के लिए ताकि हमारे जो भीतरी हालात हैं, अंदरूनी हालात हैं, उसमें किसी प्रकार की वो रुकावट पैदा कर सके.
The ongoing encounter has a striking resemblance to the IED attack on Army's paratroopers in Rajouri in May. 5 commandos were killed in the encounter after terrorists triggered an IED inside their hideout. Since yesterday, top army and police officers have been supervising the Anantnag encounter, which has upset the security calculations as the number of terrorists was believed to have been at an all-time low and peace was returning to Kashmir. Former Jammu and Kashmir Chief Minister Farooq Abdullah has advocated talks with Pakistan to end this cycle of terrorism.
दोनों मुल्कों में बात करनी होगी और कुछ से मुझसे बात नहीं करने से कोई फायदा नहीं है. बातचीत करनी 2 मुल्कों की है जिनमें यह फसाद है और जब से हिंदुस्तान आजाद हुआ यह फसाद इनके साथ है. इसका हल निकालना जरूरी है.
अगर उसके ऊपर दबाव डालना है तो उसको अलग थलग करना पड़ेगा. उनको पता चलना चाहिए कि आप नॉर्मल चीजों के अंदर हमारे साथ रिश्ता तब तक नहीं कर सकते जब तक आप खुद नॉर्मल नहीं हो.
Well, it has been a very unusual situation for the army and police while fighting militancy in Jammu and Kashmir. After heavy casualties, retrieving bodies of fallen officers was the biggest challenge. The encounter indicates changing complexion of militancy in Jammu and Kashmir and the challenge it may pose for the security forces in near future. The question is, will it have any impact on the ceasefire understanding between India and Pakistan armies along the LOC? At Gadol in Anantnag, Nazir Masoodi for NDTV.
Humayun Bhatt was a second-generation police officer, the son of a retired Inspector General of Jammu and Kashmir Police, Ghulam Hassan Bhatt. He had become a father just a month ago. His last rites took place last night.
In just 5 years of service with the Jammu and Kashmir Police, 33-year-old Humayun Bhatt handled tough assignments, including in his tenure with the Special Operations Group that handles anti-terrorist operations. On Wednesday morning, on his last mission, he was tracking down terrorists in these forests of the Kokarnag area. As Humayun led from the front along with the army's commanding officer, Colonel Manpreet Singh and Major Ashish, he came under heavy firing and was critically injured. For almost 6 hours, Humayun battled for his life as he lay injured, awaiting an evacuation team that could not reach him in time due to the incessant firing by the terrorists. After an entire day's efforts, the army and the police teams finally reached, but too late. Humayun had cracked the prestigious J&K Police Service and was appointed Deputy Superintendent of Police in 2018. A second-generation police officer, Humayun's father, Ghulam Hassan Bhatt, is a retired IGP who served the Jammu and Kashmir Police Force in its most difficult time. As the body of Humayun was brought to Srinagar for the wreath-laying ceremony and the last rites, the sight of Ghulam Hassan Bhatt walking up to Humayun's body and laying a wreath was heartbreaking. Humayun was married in September last year, and just 29 days ago, the couple had a son. While his father Ghulam Hassan Bhatt tries to maintain his composure amid this tragedy, his family is a picture of the sacrifice and the human cost of terrorism in Kashmir. With Nazir Masoodi in Anantnag, Bureau Report, NDTV.
41-year-old Colonel Manpreet Singh was from Chandigarh, father of a 2- and 6-year-old. He had refused a peace posting, while Major Ashish Dhaunchak had met his wife and 2-year-old daughter 6 months ago when he visited his hometown Panipat for his sister's wedding.
Leading from the front, the men in the uniform killed in the line of duty, leading their troops against terrorists in Anantnag in South Kashmir. 41-year-old Colonel Manpreet Singh, brave heart on the field and father of a 2-year-old daughter and his bereaved son, all of 6. All that is left are the 2 grieving children and his wife, Jagmeet Grewal, an economics lecturer with the Haryana government.
मेरा दिल दा टुकड़ा शहीद हो गया संडे नू मेरी गल होई थी 3 बजे दोपहरे नू मेरी गल होई थी कहदा मैं सुत्ता पिया उठिया तुसी भी आराम कर लो मम्मी.
At his Chandigarh home, proudly displayed the prestigious Sena medal he received in 2021 as a lieutenant colonel for shooting down terrorists in South Kashmir. This clearly wasn't the first time, but tragically proved to be the last time he led operations in the treacherous area. Originally from the 12th Sikh Light Infantry, serving as a unit commander of 19 Rashtriya Rifles and Army Counter-Insurgency Corps in the valley, Colonel Manpreet had less than 4 months left in his glorious tenure on the field. In his 18-year-long career, he has shot down many terrorists, a fitting tribute to his father's legacy as an army man. Young and dynamic, Major Ashish, meanwhile, all of 34, was the only son of his parents and a father to his 2-year-old daughter. He was looking forward to meeting them and his wife Jyoti next month at his new home after shifting houses in Haryana's Panipat. But the Major's visit to Panipat 6 months ago to attend his sister's wedding was his last. In his 10-year-long career, Major Ashish received the Sena Medal too.
ऐसा लगता है जैसे कि मैं गुनहगार हूँ कहीं ना कहीं ऐसा फील होता है उनके सामने जाने से पहले कि कहीं मुझसे ना कोई गलती हो रही वैसा नजर ही नहीं मिला पा रहा परसों फिर उनकी अपनी बहन से बात हुई थी
परसों उनसे बहन से बात हुई थी क्या बोल रहे थे वो
तो उनके फादर काफ़ी बीमार थे 5-6 दिन हॉस्पिटल में एडमिट रहे थे तो उन्होंने बोला कि भाई छुट्टी लेके आ जा पापा बीमार है एडमिट है कोई संभालने वाला है तो अकेला है तुम है तो बोला मैं अभी आ नहीं पाऊँगा अभी यहाँ हमारे कुछ ऑपरेशन में जाना पड़ता है बार-बार.
On their last mission, in the deep forests of Anantnag, the fearless soldiers, wounded by gunshots tracking down terrorists, lay injured for hours before evacuation teams could reach them, but too late. With Nazir Masoodi in Anantnag and Saurabh Panipat, Vedant Agarwal for NDTV.
News now from Mumbai. There was an incident involving a private plane while it was trying to land amid heavy rain at the Mumbai airport today evening. There you can see the jet coming down. There were 8 people on board the jet, 6 passengers and 2 crew. 3 people have now been hospitalized. Emergency services said their condition is said to be serious, but the extent of injuries is not known. No casualties have been reported. The runway has been cleared of the debris. As you can see there, the plane also breaking in 2. Now normal operations have resumed post safety checks and clearance from the Directorate General of Civil Aviation. An airport statement said. In a scathing attack on the opposition India alliance, Prime Minister Narendra Modi said that it wants to finish Sanatan Dharma and push the country back into slavery for 1,000 years. This statement, which was made by the Prime Minister at a rally in pole-bound Madhya Pradesh, is his first public reaction to the controversy over DMK leader Udayanidhi Stalin's remarks on Sanatan Dharma. Drawing a link between India's heroes and the Sanatan culture, the Prime Minister said the Ghamandiya alliance has resolved to finish the Sanatan culture and the traditions that inspired Devi Ahilyabai Holkar.
आज इन लोगों ने खुल करके बोलना शुरू किया है, खुल करके हमला करना शुरू करके दिया है। कल ये लोग हम पर होने वाले हमले और बढ़ाने वाले हैं। देश के कोने कोने में हर सनातनी को, इस देश को प्यार करने वाले को, इस देश की मिट्टी को प्यार करने वाले को, इस देश के कोटि कोटि जनों को प्यार करने वालों को, हर किसी को सतर्क रहने की जरूरत है। सनातन को मिटाकर ये देश को फिर 1000 साल की गुलामी में धकेलना चाहते हैं। अब इंडी गठबंधन ने तय किया है कि वो भारत की सनातन संस्कृति को समाप्त करके रहेगा, यानी जो संस्कृति हजारों साल से भारत को एक किए हुए हैं, सत्ता के लालच में ये लोग अब उसे तोड़ना चाहते हैं।
Political developments in Andhra Pradesh, and Jan Sena Party chief Pawan Kalyan has confirmed the party's alliance with Telugu Desam Party TDP this after he met with N. Chandrababu Naidu in central prison. The former chief minister has been placed under arrest. Kalyan added that they had decided to firmly join forces in a bid to dislodge the YSRC party in the 2024 Andhra Pradesh polls.
ఈ రోజు నేను నిర్ణయం తీసుకున్నాను, జనసేన తెలుగుదేశం కలిసి వెళ్తాయి వచ్చే ఎన్నికల్లో. ఇది మా ఇద్దరి భవిష్యత్తుకు సంబంధించింది కాదు, మా ఇద్దరి భవిష్యత్తుకు సంబంధించి ఆంధ్రప్రదేశ్ భవిష్యత్తుకు సంబంధించింది.
Now the latest on the Nipah scare in Kerala. Union Minister Mansukh Mandavia spoke to NDTV about the Nipah virus in Kerala's Kozhikode, and he said contact tracing systems are in place and that cases were identified in time.
कोविड में वो फैला बहुत तेजी से, लोगों ने मास्क पहना, वैक्सीन लगी। अब ये निपा वायरस है, इसके बारे में आपके पास ऐसी क्या जानकारी है? क्योंकि जाहिर सी बात है जब लोग ये बात सुनते हैं ना कि ये कोविड से भी डेडली है, तो मन में बहुत सारे सवाल आते हैं कि अब क्या दोबारा मास्क पहनना पड़ेगा, अब क्या फिर लॉकडाउन लगेगा, अब क्या फिर कोई दवाई या वैक्सीन लगानी पड़ेगी, अपने आप को कैसे बचाएं, क्या सिम्टम्स हैं जो अगर हो गए तो हम जाएं चलें अपना जांच करा लें?
उसमें कोविड से थोड़ा सा अलग है। कोविड वायरस जिस तेजी से फैलता है ऐसा इस तेजी से नहीं फैलता है। एक ये चामा चिड़िया में से फैलता है, चामा चिड़िया करके जो फ्लाई आता है उससे फैलने वाला वो डिसीज है। और जहां चामा चिड़िया ज्यादा होते हैं ऐसे, और वो भी ये रोगग्रस्त हो गया हो तो ये फैलने की संभावना रहती है। उसमें थोड़ा सा हेडेक होता है, बुखार आती है, ऐसा 2-3 सिम्टम उसमें होता है। और ये जिस एरिया में फैलता है तो ट्रेसिंग करके हम तुरंत ही एरिया को आइडेंटिफाई कर लेते हैं। तो ये कोझिकोड में जिस एरिया में फैला था उसको आइडेंटिफाई किया गया।
और जगह अगर फैला हुआ होगा तो जिसका पता ना लग पाया हो
तो पता तो लग ही जाता है। क्योंकि इस टाइप की एक ही जगह पे, एक ही क्षेत्र में, एक ही गांव में एक से ज्यादा कई लोगों को एक ही टाइप की बुखार आने लगे, एक ही टाइप का हेडेक का वो शिकायत करने लगे, तो तुरंत ही पता लग जाता है। 140 टेम्परेचर रहे फिर डाउन ही ना हो तो तुरंत ही पता चल जाता है। तो उसको तुरंत ही सर्वेलेंस करके टेस्ट करके आज तो भारत के पास वर्ल्ड क्लास वायरल डिसीज को टेस्ट करने वाली लेबोरेटरी है। तो हमारी IVR पुणे में, इंडियन वायरोलॉजिकल इंस्टीट्यूट पुणे है, उसमें तुरंत ही टेस्ट हो जाता है। और आज जो केस आए थे, एक केस का टेस्ट हो भी चुका है, उसमें से एक पॉजिटिव आया है जिसका मृत्यु हुआ है। जो 4 ऐसे पेशेंट थे उसका टेस्ट के लिए भेजा गया था सैंपल, उसमें भी 2 पॉजिटिव आया है। तो जो पॉजिटिव आया है उसको अच्छी तरह से ट्रीटमेंट दी जाए, और जो पॉजिटिव नहीं है उसको दूसरी तरह की ट्रीटमेंट करके उसका इलाज किया जाए, व्यवस्था सुनिश्चित कर दिया।
जो ट्रीटमेंट रहेगी वो हम लोगों को मालूम है कि क्या रहेगी या किस तरीके से?
उसका एक ट्रीटमेंट प्रोटोकॉल है। ये प्रोटोकॉल के मुताबिक डिटेक्ट हो जाता है तो उसका इलाज किया जाता है।
In all, 5 cases of Nipah virus have been reported in Kerala's Kozhikode, and schools have been closed in the district as 77 people have been identified as high risk.
Checks and vigil increased at Karnataka's border district of Dakshin Kannada as vehicles come in from Kerala's Kasaragod. This after 5 Nipah cases have been confirmed in Kozhikode.
So now ಈ ನಿಟ್ಟಿನಲ್ಲಿ ಎಲ್ಲ ನಮ್ಮ ಪ್ರಾಥಮಿಕ ಆರೋಗ್ಯ ಕೇಂದ್ರಗಳು ಏನು ಬಾರ್ಡರ್ ಇರ್ತವೆ ಅವರಿಗೆ ವಿಶೇಷ ಜ್ವರ ಸಮೀಕ್ಷೆಯನ್ನು ನಡೆಸುವ ಬಗ್ಗೆ ಈಗಾಗಲೇ ನಾವು ಅವರಿಗೆ ನಿರ್ದೇಶನವನ್ನು ನೀಡಿದ್ದೇವೆ. ಅದೇ ರೀತಿ ಎಲ್ಲ ಆಸ್ಪತ್ರೆಗಳಲ್ಲಿ ಇದಕ್ಕೆ ಬೇಕಾದಂತಹ ಔಷಧಿಗಳ ದಾಸ್ತಾನುಗಳನ್ನು ಇಟ್ಟುಕೊಳ್ಳಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ಕೂಡ ನಾವು ಕ್ರಮ ವಹಿಸಿದ್ದೇವೆ. ಇನ್ನು ಮುಂದೆ ತಾಲೂಕು ಆಸ್ಪತ್ರೆ, ಕಮ್ಯುನಿಟಿ ಹೆಲ್ತ್ ಸೆಂಟರ್ ಹಾಗೂ ಜಿಲ್ಲಾ ಬ್ಲಾಕ್ ಆಸ್ಪತ್ರೆಯಲ್ಲಿ ಒಂದು ಸಣ್ಣ ಮಟ್ಟಿನ ಐಸೋಲೇಷನ್ ವಾರ್ಡ್, ಅಂದರೆ ಕೇಸ್ಗಳು ಬರಲಿಕ್ಕಿಲ್ಲ, ಮುಂಜಾಗ್ರತಾ ಕ್ರಮವಾಗಿ ಒಂದು ಐಸೋಲೇಷನ್ ವಾರ್ಡ್ ಅನ್ನು ಓಪನ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದೇವೆ.
All schools, colleges and coaching institutions will stay shut till Friday in Kozhikode. Already 7 Gram Panchayats have been turned into containment zones. Out of 706 people identified by contact tracing, 77 are identified as high risk and 153 are health workers. 13 people are in hospital. Masks and sanitizers have been made mandatory. Essentials are being reached through volunteers. With SP Babu in Thiruvananthapuram, Uma Sudhir, NDTV.
Now, a distressing incident from a children's home in Agra that has led to outrage after a video surfaced which shows the brutal beating of a minor girl within the premises of the institution. Another video raises questions about the safety of the children at the home, where a girl was seen with her hands and legs tied. One of the children at the juvenile home reportedly also attempted suicide a few days ago. Now, the juvenile home superintendent, the woman you see on the screen there, Poonam Pal, has been suspended after this video went viral, and after a case was filed against her, she has been arrested as well. Pal was allegedly involved in a similar incident at a juvenile home in Prayagraj as well.
ये मंडल में जनपद आगरा का प्रकरण था, जहां एक जगह एक वीडियो वायरल हुआ था जिसमें बच्चे के साथ मारपीट की घटना संज्ञान में आई थी। उसमें कल ही DM आगरा को निर्देशित कर दिया गया था कठोर कार्यवाही के लिए। उन्होंने टीम भेजी थी और अधीक्षिका को कल और जिन स्टाफ ने ये घटना को किया था उनको हटा दिया गया था, और आज इसमें जिला प्रशासन आगरा द्वारा FIR भी दर्ज कराई।
Now, a tragic incident in Bihar's Muzaffarpur district after a boat carrying school children capsized. 30 people in all were said to be on the boat. 11 children are still missing, but despite the NDRF and SDRF divers, not a single body was recovered. So now the administration in high gear, the Muzaffarnagar district administration is going from house to house for a search. They're visiting the homes of the families whose children are missing to check whether any of those children have actually returned home after being possibly rescued by villagers. Chief Minister Nitish Kumar told reporters that senior district officers had been rushed there and that aid will be given to support the children's families.
अभी कही दिया है डीएम को, देख रहे हैं, घटना घट गई है तो उसको देखेगा। और दूसरी बात है, जो भी इससे पीड़ित हुए हैं उनके परिवार को तो किया ही जाएगा मदद।
In other news, India has urged the US to conduct a thorough investigation into the death of an Indian student who was killed by a speeding police car in Seattle. This took place in January, but yesterday the dashcam footage of the incident surfaced where a policeman could be seen joking about the student's death, leading to huge outrage in India and in the US. Janvi Kandula, 23 years old, was killed in January after being hit by a police vehicle driven by Officer Kevin Dave. He was driving at nearly 120 kilometers per hour at the time of the accident. Janvi's grandfather has said the young woman's parents were deeply distressed by the video and that it had added to trauma and depression that her mother faces even today, months after her daughter's death. And finally, a video shared by West Bengal Chief Minister Mamata Banerjee. Mamata Banerjee, who is in Spain's Madrid, went for a jog in a sari and slippers and shared this video on Instagram with the message, stay fit, stay healthy. Ms. Banerjee was jogging alongside members of her entourage in a park in Madrid, and she shared this video with the caption, refreshing morning, a nice jog can energize you for the day. Stay fit, stay healthy, everyone. According to reports, Mamata Banerjee will be meeting with the president of the La Liga, a popular Spanish football league, and a football agreement is also on the cards.